Okay. Today we're going to be cooking fried rice with chopped meat and a vegetable. I haven't figured out what vegetable that's going to be, but we're going to work that out. Okay, I'm going to be using coconut oil, and I'm going to set the frying pan to medium heat. I'm doing this because the coconut oil doesn't deal well with high heat, according to the label at least. And supposedly Teflon frying pans don't do well with high heat either. So I'm going to use a decent amount. I've heard that coconut oil is better for you because of the MCT. I don't remember what the actual names are. You know, the name of what it is right now. Medium chain triglyceride, excuse me. And that's what we're going to start with. Maybe a little bit more because it has to soak into that oil. I mean to the rice. Alright, that should be good. Now I'm going to cover this too because it's going to help make this cook a little bit quicker. Oh, that's not good. Alright, now I'm going to take some ground beef, as you can see here, and I'm going to throw it in there and let it saute for a little bit. I'm just going to brown the meat, basically. This is just basically going to be a meal where I throw a bunch of stuff I had already into a small meal, or a medium-sized meal, actually pretty large. Basically a quick throw together meal. Okay, gotta start out with that. Now I should have already done this, but I did not. So you're gonna need a little bit of garlic and adobo. Now you're gonna brown this. Put it back on medium. Once it starts cooking like this, you want to chop it up a little bit and flip it. The fat of the chopped meat is going to come out, and that's really good because you're going to need to mix that in with the rice to make it a little bit tasty. And at this point you can really smell the oregano and the garlic coming out. It smells really good. You want to let it cook until it's completely brown. Oop, fix that. You know what I find odd? When I record it, it's blue, but I'm seeing the color red. The burner, I mean. See, on the camera it's blue, yet I see the color red. I think that's really odd. Maybe anybody knows, you can leave that answer in the comments. Once this gets going, I'm going to add some fresh cut beans and some corn. Kernel corn, and then some leftover boiled rice that we have from the Chinese place. And basically this is a leftovers meal that becomes quite hearty. You get, say, 2-3 servings out of it, and you'll do alright. Alright, everything's looking pretty good here. I'm going to go ahead and add the vegetables. Now this definitely is an a gourmet meal, but it's nice and filling. You know, there's real ingredients. Well, hopefully, with the ground meat, you never really know. But it's all real ingredients. You can identify what they are, and that's always good. Now let this cook for a minute, and then we'll throw in the rice. Now to finish our effort, we're going to throw in some, hopefully it'll focus, we're going to throw in some white boiled rice. It's going to cook really quickly, so we just got to turn it off within a minute or two. You'll know right away. Basically what you're hoping for is that the fat from the beef and the coconut oil is going to soak into the rice, along with the adobo and the garlic, and leave you with a somewhat tasty yet filling meal, which is the middle ground of what we're looking for, right? Sometimes, like, certain meals are very tasty, but they aren't very filling. So you'll spend a lot of money eating, say, sushi, but you'll come home and you'll still be hungry because of it. And yet you've already spent $20, $30. But here, you know, for probably less than $5, you have 2-3 meals made with real food, and it's tasty enough. You see how the fat soaks right up? You gotta chop up the pieces. That's mostly because they're cold. I'm gonna let it cook for a minute. And then I'll come back and move it around a little bit more. Alright, I'm going to turn off the heat, and I want to plate it up. Alright, this is for a growing young man, so it's a nice steaming bowl. We're going to give it to him, see what he says. So, what do you think of it?
Very good.
What do you like about it?
It's got meat, it's got rice, it's got vegetables, make you nice and strong, and it's very tasty.
It is tasty?
Definitely, it's a good snack.
No, it's a good meal.
Good meal.
Alright, I'm going to leave you to eat.
It's good for after a hard day's work.
Okay, good.